Have you ever wanted to know how to make Olive Garden's chicken gnocchi soup? I can show you how to make the Olive Garden's chicken gnocchi soup at home and in your own kitchen. My name is Stephanie Manley, and I've been making copycat recipes on the internet for over 15 years. I'm going to show you how to make a copycat recipe for the Olive Garden's chicken gnocchi soup. And when you're done with this recipe, it's going to taste just like it does at the Olive Garden. Okay, so we're going to start on our Olive Garden chicken gnocchi soup. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to saute our onions, garlic, and celery. We're going to saute them in 4 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Using both butter and olive oil gives you a better flavor. So I'm going to add in my celery and my onion and garlic. So our onions are nice and translucent, and our celery is softened, so we're going to start making our roux, or the base of the soup. We've already added our 4 tablespoons of butter. Now we're going to add 4 tablespoons of flour. We're going to let that get nice and thick, and we're going to allow that to cook for at least a minute so the soup doesn't have a raw flour taste. So we'll just let that for about a minute. So now it's time to start adding our half and half. We have this over a medium heat. See, this thickens up fairly quickly. I'm adding about 1/4 of the half and half each time. So you may be concerned about all the half and half in the soup. The thing about half and half is if you need to reheat the soup, it's going to do a far better job than milk. It doesn't break down and reheats very well. For the Olive Garden chicken gnocchi soup, we need the gnocchi. So we have just simply cooked a package of gnocchi, and we cooked it till we're done. And we're just going to drain this and we're going to pour it in our soup. You can just let that drain while we finish making our soup. Our soup is thickened up to a really nice consistency, so I'm going to add the chicken broth and the remaining ingredients. Here is our 14-ounce can of chicken broth. 1 cup of cooked chicken. Chicken breast, if you have some leftover chicken, that's great to use in here. Maybe you have some leftover chicken from a rotisserie chicken you bought from a grocery store. In fact, that even has better flavor than just poached chicken. We're going to add our 1 cup of shredded carrots. We're going to add a little bit of parsley, about a teaspoon of parsley. I'm using fresh. You can use dried. And we're going to add a little bit of thyme. And we're going to give this a quick stir before we add in our already cooked gnocchi. Okay, so we're going to add in our gnocchi. And remember, this was just gnocchi that I purchased on the pasta aisle, so you didn't have to go and make your own homemade gnocchi. So we're going to let this simmer for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to add our spinach and enjoy our soup. So it's been 20 minutes, our soup is almost ready. We just need to add our 1 cup of chopped spinach. Add this just before serving. And there you have your Olive Garden chicken gnocchi soup. Okay, you can see our soup here is just packed full of chicken, gnocchi, a little bit of celery, some onions. It's gonna be so good.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Manley. Have you ever wondered how your favorite restaurant makes that special dish? Well, I put together over 1,500 recipes that taste just like they do in the restaurant. Visit copycat.com and find recipes from the Olive Garden, Outback Steakhouse, the Cracker Barrel, and so much more. Visit copycat.com and discover recipes such as the Olive Garden Alfredo sauce, Olive Garden salad dressing, and Hooters fried pickles. You've tried it in the restaurant, now make it at home.